Well, hello there. Chad Weber here from Loan Officer Marketing Lab, and I am going to show you how to capture purchase leads 100% free, and it works on an ongoing basis, thus the word forever that you see on your screen. Now, let me explain something here. We're not talking about buying leads, and that's why we're talking about free leads. Is you're not going to pay a penny for these. You're going to self-generate, and I'm sure I don't need to explain to you the difference in quality from a self-generated lead versus something that's been sold to 25 other competitors over the past 2 weeks. Night and day difference. Okay, absolutely night and day difference. I'm going to show you exactly how to do this. Now, first things first, let's talk about what brought you here, and that is that for most loan officers these days, especially when you're trying to transition from refi market to generating purchase business, sometimes your marketing just makes you feel like you want to scream. You start learning something, then it doesn't work anymore, or it's working too slow. It's not delivering the results you anticipated. Have you ever felt like this lady here, where you just feel irritated, frustrated, like you could just scream because nothing is working the way you want it to? Well, that's about to change, but we're going to show you a tool that all of you are very, very, very familiar with. So that's one big advantage, is this isn't something absolutely new from the ground up. This is something you're already familiar with, and that's Google. Now, I don't care if people try to distract you with telling you all these other things that are working right now. If you're familiar with the 80-20 rule, that 80% of your results come from 20% of what you're doing, then that applies here more than anything else. So pay very close attention. We're talking about Google, guys. Still the king. Google search is still the #1 most influential shopping tool, not just in the US, but in the world. 66.7% of all search engine traffic goes through Google. And check this out. If this doesn't blow your mind, I don't know what will. This kind of cracks me up, actually. Google went down recently for just 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes, guys. And internet traffic around the globe went down by 40% just because Google had a 5-minute outage. Now, can you imagine being so influential that worldwide all traffic is impacted by 40% just because maybe you took a break for 5 minutes? Absolutely insane how big Google is. Shoppers have ranked Google as the #1 tool they use for making shopping decisions, even when they're going to take action offline, not on the internet. So that what they're doing is people are going to Google and they're performing their searches and collecting information and doing comparisons, but then they're going offline and making their purchases or making their decisions as to what service providers they're going to use, aka picking their loan officers. But they're researching you online first. See how that works? In fact, let's make this closer to home. This comes straight from the National Association of Realtors. This was published in January of 2013 in their Realtor magazine, their official publication. And as you can see on this page, real estate related searches on Google have grown 253% just over the past 4 years. Now, this is what's really mind-blowing, guys, is I've been teaching SEO to loan officers since 2008. And even back in 2008, 2009, I was publishing the numbers that 89 to 90% of every home buyer starts their searches on the internet. 89 to 90% are starting their searches online first to shop for homes. So now think about that. When it was that important to be using Google even back then, what happens when the numbers of individuals and the number of searches for real estate related topics, which each even includes mortgage finance and interest rates and things that are directly related to you, goes up by 253%. That's 2.5 times the number of searches and people that are searching for homes and mortgages. Home buyers equals purchase leads, guys. Most of these folks are not paying cash, right? They need your services. But let's take a look at this image. This is a heat map, an eye tracking study, and I've been showing this image for years as well. You've probably seen it on my site in the past. And the thing is it becomes even more relevant each additional year. But Google performed a very sophisticated eye tracking and heat maps study that shows that 91% of individuals don't even bother going to page 2 of the search results. Just look at this up here. And what you see is the vast majority of individuals click on the first 3 rankings in Google. And very, very few individuals even bother scrolling to the bottom of page 1, much less going to page 2 and page 3. 91% of those searches, remember, searches are up 253%, but 91% of those folks are sticking around right up here. So if your website's not here, Even just on the first 3 to 5 listings on the front page. Now, by front page, I don't mean you search for yourself, but you search for mortgage and real estate related topics. Then what's that mean for you? That means that you're not getting the leads. You're not just hurting your business, you're crushing yourself. You're just blowing a hole into your foot. Not good. Not good, guys. We need to do something about this, and that's what we're going to show you on this webinar. So let me tell you some of the advantages of what I'm going to show you on the webinar. Or if you like, you can go ahead and register right now, but let me get you excited here about some of the things that we're going to teach you. First of all, by using this strategy, your leads are inbound, so they're coming to you. Now, which would you rather do, smile and dial and cold call, or have people calling you? What makes a better lead? Or how about this? Something that works 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, 7 days a week. I don't care if you're on Thanksgiving holiday, Christmas. I've had leads come in Christmas night, 1 a.m. Thanksgiving Eve, 11 p.m., 12 p.m. It just blows my mind that people's shopping habits, that they don't conform to what you would expect. So you're going to be out there, even if you're on vacation or on holiday or have the day off, people are still coming to you. You know they're interested because they're taking the time to search and then click on and then come to you. You benefit from this for years. I still have leads coming in from SEO efforts back in 2008 and 2009, and I'm still getting leads from these. You could target whatever you want, meaning not only mortgage related topics, but home shoppers. If you capture home shoppers before they've picked a realtor, what does that mean to you guys? Now you have leads you can share with realtors, so you can start getting referrals from their realtors. Some of these folks pick up the phone and call you, so you have phone leads, and you don't need to have a current web presence in order to attend this webinar, because I'll show you exactly what to do to get one very, very quickly and for free. So what do you need to do right now, guys? Just take action. If you've been to any of my previous webinars, 30 days to 100 leads, or my Facebook lead generation, fast results with social media, here's what I would do if I needed leads right now. If you've been to any of those, you know we don't just give value, we over deliver. We're constantly being told, wow, I've never seen a workshop like this before, because what we do different is we don't just tell you what to do, we show you how to do it. And the bottom line is, at the end of the day, there's no denying the fact that somebody is capturing all these leads on the internet. Somebody, some loan officer somewhere is closing a truckload, a boatload of leads, turning them into loans. Why isn't it you? Well, we can change all that. Just click, enter your email, click, and you're ready to go, guys. All right. I have some extra special things I'm going to show you after you register for the webinar. So I will see you there, guys, and make it a great one. Let's go close some loans.